All right, so I'm gonna give you a little walk around of Weewoo 2011 Crown Vic with around, I think I'm close to 200,000 miles on it now. This is a car I used to patrol in back when it was in service. It got retired around 2016, I think. Rear end went out at 160,000 miles and the department didn't want to fix it. So once it got sent up to Sacramento and all the equipment got taken out, I bought it back it was almost a year later by the time it finally got dismantled or whatever, taking all the equipment out. Has the antennas on top. They are not connected to anything, but they are basically the CHP exact version of the antennas. When they disassemble the car, they leave the little bungs on the top, the NMO mounts, and so I put something on there so it won't leak in the roof. So I installed a backup camera on it. This is what I currently have in the trunk. I got the 15-inch sub with a, I don't remember how many watt amp over here, but I think it's a 600 or 800 watt amp. And then the rest of the factory system, which I like. If you don't want that, I can rip it all out. I have a trunk pack I can put in here that the CHP used. It's got a good spare tire. You can see over the years it's been backed into stuff. Some paint cracks, a little nick down by the exhaust. My coworker did this one, so I left it on there, had some nostalgia. On both sides, you'll see that it still has the highway patrol adhesive, which I kind of left on there for nostalgia, since the dirtier the car gets, the more you can see the adhesive. I thought that was kind of cool, so when I drive around it, it looks like it's an old highway patrol car. I got bars on it for my dogs, so when I go shopping and stuff, I can roll down the windows and they can breathe. It's my girl Kaya and Samantha. There's a couple little like nicks and stuff around the car. I'll point them out. You know, you got your door dings because we park next to each other in the lot, and officers don't really care about protecting stuff like that. See on the roof, still has the adhesive. Mine is a CHP number 882. I just had it clay barred, so it's got like 2 days of surface dirt on it. I can clean it again if you need to see it. Again, there's the adhesive on the door. 3882. There's the VIN number if you could see it. It's going to need 2 tires. If you want, I can facilitate that here, since you might not be able to get them where you're at, or I could put 4 new tires on it. This is a steel replica I made. I have the aluminum ones if you would prefer aluminum one. This one I had made because the aluminum ones aren't as sturdy for like pushing stuff, even though I'm not pushing anything. It just needs to be taken off and spray painted black again. I put smoke headlights on it, which I think gives it a little bit of look, a little distinct look. A little bit of flaking on the clear of that one headlight. Again, some more paint cracks from routine maintenance or service. I put the the Unity LED bulbs on here. This originally did not come with a K9 hood, so I had one painted white. Since I live by the ocean, the rust is starting to come through. You can see a little bit. Probably needs to be taken back down and sandblasted and cleaned up. A little nick. Some more nicks from getting in and out with our duty belts. The interior is actually pretty good. The seat is starting to show a little tiny rip here, but other than that, it's actually in really good shape. Good job, guys. I've had all-weather mats in it since I got it, but the carpet will need to be changed if you wanted to fix it up. Right now it's showing 191,666. No check engine lights, nothing like that. Last time I smogged it, it was fine. I actually just fixed the odometer. It was like fading, so you could barely even see it, so I shipped it out to a guy that does the odometer fixes and had that fixed recently. This side's not as bad. It's just the driver's side. We always get ripped because when we're getting out, we're always pushing off of the ground right here, getting out with our Big old duty belts. You can see this is worn out here. This is where if the bigger officers get in, when they sit down, the bottom of their gun holster hits the steering wheel, so that's where all these nicks come from. And when you're in the parking lot at the shop or at the office, this is the first spot because their butt comes down here and then they scoot in. Let's see, got some pins on the roof. I'll be taking those with me. Got the dome light, which has red, and then it also has white. It's not CHP. CHP usually has the circular thing, but they take that with them when they remove all the equipment. So I put the stock stereo in here. You just basically use the sub for your bass, and everything else is tweeters and mids or highs and mids, and so it actually sounds really good with that 15-inch sub. Let's see. CHP has a back seat. There's no rips or tears in this. Because we rarely use it. We don't put the criminals back there. The criminals actually sit in the front seat. And I think that's about it. My recent repairs are like alternator. I did spark plugs and stuff when I first got it. I think I did the intake on this one. I can't remember. I've had so many Crown Vics, but it's possible that the intake was leaking doing that coolant thing. So I upgraded it to the retrofitted one with the aluminum and the plastic. I put in the window tint strip here. I got some rain guards on the windows. You probably saw that. See the little rain guards here. I got the CHP whip connection here. So you pull down the big old whip and attach it there for when you go in parking garages. I think that's about it, man. CHP does really good at maintaining their cars and stuff, so a lot of the maintenance, is done regularly, more than I would even maintain my own car. They do spark plugs like every 30,000 miles, to kind of give you an example. They flush all the fluids every 40,000 miles. So the car's been maintained really well. But if you wanted to add any CHP equipment or anything like that, let me know. I have like access to cages and different type of equipment, gun racks, and the aluminum stock push bumper that they put on. If you wanted to replace the carpet and it's easier for me to get it, I can order stuff for you and pack up the car good and tight for when it gets shipped. So we could work out something with all that stuff, because I know, I don't know if Jeff told you, but I've imported or exported about 15 cars to Australia and Poland. There's like, I think 10 CHP Crown Vics in Poland that I shipped out over there. So I have familiarity with all that stuff. So let me know what you think.